If you're falling, listen to this.
It's not over.
God still writes chapters where people put a period. Rise, walk. I've seen dark nights trying to kill my shine. Seen fear building walls inside my mind. Heard voices saying give up right now, but God whispered softly, your time is not now. They called me weak when I was broken down, but nobody sees the battles without a sound. Smiling outside while I'm fighting within, trying to keep faith while the storm rolls in. I cried in silence inside my room, asking God if I was forgotten too soon. Then he answered in the middle of pain, the tears you sow won't fall in vain. Then I realized the desert can't destroy what was born to win. It only prepares the warrior within.
If the ground shakes,
I won't stop now.
if the door shuts,
He'll make a way somehow.
if the pain comes,
Trying to take my peace, greater is the one giving me strength to breathe.
rise and walk.
Your story isn't over yet.
Rise and walk.
God still does what they can't expect.
Rise and walk.
If your hope is fading away,
Rise and walk.
heaven is still fighting today.
Rise and walk.
Don't let defeat come inside.
Rise and walk.
The one who promised never lied. It's not over.
It's not over.
It's not over.
It's not over.
God is still in control. Yeah, I look behind and saw all the scars, but I also saw miracles hidden in the dark. Because those who walk by faith don't stay in fear. Even without answers, they keep moving near. A lot of people judge the road I walk, but they never heard my midnight talks. Never saw tears becoming prayers, of the battles carried with no one there. I was tired and ready to let it go. Then I heard a voice deep in my soul. My child, your pain won't define your name. I'm your shelter through the wind and rain. Now I know giants become small when God turns the unlikely into miracles for all. And if the storm tries to drown me tonight, Jesus walks on water and pulls me to the light. If the world says it's over for me, I remember the one who set me free. If darkness tries to steal my light, Jesus keeps leading me through the night.
Rise and walk.
Your story isn't over yet.
Rise and walk.
God still does what they can't expect.
Rise and walk.
If your hope is fading away,
Rise and walk.
heaven is still fighting today. I won't stop now. I won't fall down. If God called me, I'll stand my ground. I won't turn back. I was born to win, because God's promises always begin again. Even broken, I keep moving. Even crying, I keep moving. Even hurting, I keep moving. Because faith keeps shining in the darkness. The war taught me how to stand tall. The pain brought me closer through it all. The process was hard, I can't deny, but God turned scars into testimony and light. People waited for me to fall apart, but heaven already wrote a different start. They tried to stop me with pressure and fear, but God's hand has always kept me near. I survived when I thought I was through, because the ends in God still makes things new. Opens doors, breaks chains, tears walls down, turns tears into victory crowns. And if today you wanna give up and leave, hear this before you stop believing. When your strength runs out, His power begins, because God makes impossible things happen.
Rise and walk.
Your story isn't over yet.
Rise and walk.
God still does what they can't expect.
Rise and walk.
If your hope is fading away,
Rise
You didn't come this far by accident. The battle didn't define who you are. Heaven still has greater plans. Rise and walk. Listen to this. Not every pain came to destroy you. Some things came to reveal who you were born to be. You're not lost. There's a greater purpose. Yeah. Yeah. There's a greater purpose. When the night came down and covered my road, yeah, I felt like I was carrying every load. Looked around but couldn't find a way out. Too many questions filled with fear and doubt. I saw doors closing one after another. Saw broken dreams buried under pressure. Heard voices saying give up right now, like hope had disappeared somehow. Try to smile while carrying scars, hiding battles and emotional wars, because nobody sees the fight inside of someone still moving with tears in their eyes. But God found me where nobody could see, on the cold ground of my misery, and He said, my child, I never left your side. Even in silence, I was your guide. Yeah, now I understand what I couldn't before. Even the pain had a reason at its core, cause those born to live in promising grace won't be destroyed by storms they face. If the wind comes strong, I'm still standing here, cause those who walk by faith don't surrender to fear. If the world tries stopping me, I still believe somehow, cause God never writes defeat into a fighting story now. There is a greater purpose, greater than the pain I felt. There is a greater purpose, greater than the cards I've been dealt. Even falling, I'll rise again. Even crying out, keep moving on, because heaven already wrote my name, and I was born to be strong. There is a greater purpose, greater than the fear in me. The process won't destroy my life. God's not finished with me. Greater, greater. There's something greater, greater. It's not over, it's not finished. Heaven is still moving. A lot of people saw me falling down. Few ever saw the battles all around. Few ever saw my midnight prayers and the conversations nobody hears, because it's easy to judge the road, hard to understand somebody's load. Nobody sees the tears falling down while God is building the future now. Fear was saying you can't make it, you were never born to win, but God spoke louder. I chose you before your life began. Then I started understanding why my failures never define my life, cause those who live by promise and faith don't die where pain decides to stay. Today I carry scars with pride but not defeat hidden inside, because the God who lifted me up has never lost a fighting light. Even if the night feels long, even if the road turns dark, my faith keeps burning strong, because God still guards my heart. There is a greater purpose, greater than the pain I felt. There is a greater purpose, greater than the cards I've been dealt. Even falling, I'll rise again. Even crying out, keep moving on, because heaven already wrote my name, and I was born to be strong. Yeah. Maybe you're listening right now, thinking you've lost everything. Maybe you're looking at your scars and forgetting the promises. But listen, the same God who opened seas still open roads today. The same God who lifted the broken still lifts people up today. Yeah, I learned that the process hurts sometimes, but it also builds and changes lives. I learned fire doesn't destroy gold, it only reveals what it truly holds. I learned tears falling from my face don't automatically mean defeat or pain, cause even Jesus cried before the greatest victory ever came. Now I walk even without knowing, now I move even without seeing. Because faith isn't waiting for miracles to appear. Faith is moving forward through fear. If they try to put out your light, remember who died to give you life. Love defeated darkness in the grave, so don't surrender what God gave. You are greater than your failures, greater than your fears, greater than your pain. Cause God put inside your heart something the world can't take away.
There is a greater purpose,
Greater than the pain I felt.
there is a greater purpose,
Greater than the cards I've been dealt. Even falling, I'll rise again. Even crying, I'll keep moving on. Because heaven already wrote my name, and I was born to be strong. There is a greater purpose.
greater than my fear, greater than my end.
The process will never stop me now, because God
Still believes in me.
you're still breathing. If you're still breathing,
There's still purpose,
if you're still fighting,
still purpose.
don't give up now.
Heaven hasn't given up on you.
There is a greater purpose. For the ones who almost gave up, for the ones who cried in silence, for the ones who heard it's not gonna work, this one's for you. Even when nobody believes, even when everything feels lost, there's still faith in the impossible. Yeah. Yeah. The midnight hour found me on my knees, with questions heavy inside of me. Looking to the sky for a sign above. Oh yeah. Cause pain was speaking louder than love. I saw broken dreams scattered on the road. Saw my hope carrying too much load. Heard people saying it's over for you, like they knew everything God would do. And I stood in silence trying to understand why some battles were never planned, why storms arrive without a warning sign, making tired souls wanna leave it behind. But God spoke in the middle of the pain. My child, don't mistake process for the end. The valley you are walking through today is not the place where your story will stay. That's when something changed inside of me, even without seeing I
Chose to believe.
because those who walk by faith know this truth. Delay doesn't mean God stopped moving for you.
If the sea stands close before my eyes,
I keep walking through the darkest nights.
if fear comes screaming in my face,
My faith will answer with amazing grace. If the impossible builds walls around me, I won't back down.
I still believe.
Because the God who made a way before still opens impossible doors. I got faith in the impossible, even when I cannot see. I got
Faith in the impossible,
because God never stopped working on me. Oh,
I got faith in the impossible,
even when the ground starts shaking below, I got
faith in the impossible.
because what He promised will surely unfold. If I fall, I rise again. If I cry, I keep moving on, because my hope is still alive. My miracle is coming strong. In the impossible, it's not over, it's not finished. God is still in control. I learned the biggest wars in life happen deep inside the mind, where fear tries hard to convince your soul that giving up is easier to control. They kept saying you can't do this, you were never born to win. But God stepped into my story and changed the way I saw everything. Because those who carry a promise inside don't die in the middle of the fight. God turns tears into planting seeds and pain into joy for those in need. How many times did I feel small? How many times did I want don't appear when everything is easy. Miracles happen when nobody believes anymore. When the doctors say no, when the world shuts every door, when hope seems too small, that's exactly where God loves to move. Yeah, I came from dark nights, difficult days, closed roads and impossible ways. But God taught me while I walked through pain, promises never die in the rain. They try to silence my voice in life, but for God who fights for me every night. Heaven moves mountains when it needs to and turns defeat into something new. Today I move even without answers. Today I walk without guarantees, cause my faith doesn't depend on my eyes. My faith depends on the one who leads. If Goliath looks too big to face, remember David stood in that same place. Cause the size of the war has never been greater than the power of our Creator. So keep moving, keep believing, keep fighting, cause God is still working. I got faith in the impossible, even when I cannot see. I got faith in the impossible, because God never stopped working on me. I got faith in the impossible, even when the ground starts shaking below. I got faith in the impossible, because what He promised will surely unfold. If I fall, I'll rise again. If I cry, I'll keep moving on, because my hope is still alive. My miracle is coming strong. When your eyes can't see a way out, faith still sees. When your strength runs out, God still sustains. And when the impossible stands in front of you, keep walking, keep believing, because the impossible is exactly where God begins to move. For those who've ever felt too small, for those who thought they weren't enough, for those who heard they'd never make it far, listen to this. The world may have rejected you, but God never chooses based on appearance. He looks at the heart, and when He chooses, nobody can cancel it. I remember nights without direction, carrying heavy pain and questions, smiling outside while hurting inside, trying to understand this life. I saw doors closing in front of me, saw people saying this is where you'll be, saw broken dreams lying on the ground, and my hope almost not being found. Yeah. How many times did I wanna stop? How many times did I wanna give up? Because the battles felt too hard to fight, and I couldn't see beyond the night. But in the silence I heard a voice breaking through the noise inside of me, and it said, my child, before the world knew your name, I already had a purpose and a plan. That was the moment I realized my story wasn't ending there tonight, because heaven had already written my name long before I learned how to survive the pain. If the battle comes, I'm still standing tall, because those who are chosen don't live by fear at all. If fear tries to stop me, I'll keep moving on, because God never leaves the ones He has called. He chose me when nobody believed in me. He chose me when they said it was the end for me. He chose me even seeing all my flaws and pain. He chose me. Call me by my worth, not by my shame. If I fall, I'll rise again. If I cry, I'll keep moving on, because those God has chosen were born to be strong. Chuck chose me, Chuck chose me, He chose me. It's not over, it's not finished. He chose me. There's a promise over me. Yeah. A lot of people saw my scars, If you ever saw my wars, if you ever saw my midnight prayers, or the battles nobody hears, because it's easy to see success, hard to understand the process. Nobody sees the tears falling down while God is building something now. Fear kept saying, you can't make it, you were never born to win. But God spoke louder, I chose you before you began. And I started understanding why my failures never define my life, cause those who live by promise and faith don't die with pain. Decide to stay today. I carry scars, but I don't carry defeat, because the God who lifted me up is never lost in history. Even when the night feels long, even when the road gets dark, my faith keeps burning strong. This God still protects my heart. When nobody believed in me, He chose me. When they said it was the end for me, He chose me. Even seeing all my flaws and pain, He chose me. He called me by my worth, not by my shame. Maybe you're listening right now, thinking you're not enough, thinking you made too many mistakes, thinking you've gone too far. But listen, God never called perfect people, He called willing people. He called the unlikely, He called the tired, He called the broken, because He turns ordinary people into extraordinary testimonies. I walked through valleys in the dark, I faced battles that left their marks, but I learned something on this road. God never leaves the ones He chose. They tried to silence my voice in flame, try to make me doubt my name, but forgot who opened every door and who keeps fighting every war. If Goliath looked too big to beat, David still stood on his feet, cause the size of the battle was never greater than the power of our Creator. So I keep moving, no looking back, even when pressure attacks, because my strength doesn't come from me, it comes from the one who set me free. And my ending isn't defeat, my ending isn't giving in, because those God chooses were born to win. When nobody believed in me, He chose me. When they said it was the end for me, He chose me. Even seeing all my flaws and pain, He chose me. He called me by my worth, not by my shame. If I fall, I'll rise again. If I cry, I'll keep moving on, because those God has chosen were born to be strong. If the world rejected you, remember this: before anyone believed in you, God believed in you. Before anyone loved you, God loved you. And before you were born, He had already chosen you.
For those who almost stopped on the journey, for those who cried in silence, for those who thought the battle was too big, listen to this. Maybe today all you can see is the war, but God can already see the victory. It's coming. The night felt like it would never end, and I was tired trying to keep moving again, carrying questions and pain in my heart, trying to understand where you are, God. I saw doors closing right before my eyes, saw broken dreams and shattered lives, saw people saying just give up now, like hope had disappeared somehow. And I admit I wanted to stop, thought I couldn't take anymore, because there are battles nobody sees, wars happening deep inside of me, smiling outside while hurting within, trying hard not to let darkness win. But when my strength was fading away, I heard God in silence say, my child, keep walking forward. Don't stop where pain tried to hold you down, because what you call a delay, I'm using to make you stronger now. If the wind blows against me tonight, I'll still be standing through the fight, because that the process hurts sometimes, but it also teaches and changes lives. I learned fire doesn't destroy gold, it only reveals what it truly holds. Many people saw my failures and pain, few ever saw me praying in the rain. Few saw my midnight conversations and all my tears and frustrations. Because it's easy to see who won, hard to understand what they become. Nobody sees the tears fall down while God is building something now. But God saw everything I faced, every battle, every race, every time I wanted to quit, yet somehow I still pushed through it. Today I know my tears weren't wasted, none of my pain was ever pointless. Cause even in the darkest valley I crossed, God's hand was there when I felt lost.
Even when I don't understand,
even when I cannot see, my faith keeps
standing strong.
because God still watches over me. I can hear the
Victory coming.
I can feel heaven moving around me. Even without seeing, I keep believing, cause God is working silently.
Victory is coming.
Even when everything feels lost inside,
Victory is coming.
for the ones who kept moving while hurt inside. Maybe you're listening right now, thinking about giving up, thinking the battle went too far. But listen, if God brought you this far, it wasn't to leave you in the middle of the road. If you're still breathing, there's still a promise, and God's promises never die in the middle of the journey. They try to put out my fire and flame, try to make me doubt my own name, but forgot where my strength comes from, not from people,
From the Holy One.
if Goliath looked impossible to beat, David still stood on his feet. Cause the size of the battle was never greater than the power of our Creator. Today I keep moving forward, even without knowing what tomorrow holds, because my faith doesn't depend on my eyes. My faith depends on the one who guides. I didn't stop in the pain, didn't stop in the fear, didn't stop in the struggle, because God was writing something greater than I could ever imagine here. And if today you wanna give up, hear this before you walk away. The battle may be big right now, but victory is already on the way. I can hear the
Victory come.
I can feel heaven
Moving around me.
even without seeing,
I keep believing.
because God is working silently.
Victory is coming.
Even when everything feels lost inside,
Victory is coming.
for the ones who kept moving while hurt inside, victory is coming.
Victory is coming.
For the ones who cried but never gave in,
Victory is coming.
cause God never left you in the wind. If the battle is hard, keep going. If the pain feels heavy, keep going, because what feels like delay today might be the sound of your victory on the way. It's coming, it's getting closer.
Victory is coming.
Victory is coming.